Hi, have a good day. And my main reason, as I told you, I want to reach as many as people possible, and I want to make and facilitate their life much easy and comfortable and make them much smarter. That is the reason why I have come out with this series. It is not monetary gain, it is more to do with service. I can't reach maximum number of people. This is the medium where I can reach maximum. Advice definitely I am not doing. I am only coming out with moral stories where Japanese moral stories or Panchatantra or stories all over the world for your benefit and also insight into what is required. Because in my profession, where I have been there or I am for training students for language mentor and for dyslexia children, I have met from 10-year-old to 30 plus. And my understanding of the problem is most of them are undergoing emotional turmoil and they do not have the clarity and they do not know what is best for them. That is the reason why I have started this medium. And if you are all happy at the outset, I will request you to give thumbs up and comment and also share and subscribe so that you will get many more of my videos for your benefit. Because many students have asked me that is it good that 20s I'm losing out my youth, I should enjoy my youth. Each one there his own, you have to find out what is good for you. In 20s you can enjoy means what happens to your 30s. In many western world children are left on their own. They start doing what they want. By 30 and 40 when seriousness steeps in, that is when they feel they have lost out. It goes both ways. And also next comes the human behavior and human handling. So you have to think what is right for you. And short term pressures are not so important like going, enjoying, partying, or just hanging out with friends are not so important as having a stabilized career or stabilized life, which is more important. And if it you are not a party person, or if you are not a person who likes to hang out with friends for long, you better not do it. Each one should do what is comfortable for them. Just because of peer pressure, you should not do anything in life. And many people have asked me about handling other person. Some tell me my boss is very rude or my partner is rude, how to handle them. And uh, I don't know whether which way will be a better way to make the relationship comfortable and happy. Here I like to tell you about one Japanese story and may come out with the pointers where you have to know what is right for you. In a forest, as you know, there were a lot of animals. Along with it, the king of the forest, lion, was there. The lion was so angry one day he called all the animals and told them that I will not be hunting anybody. I am very lazy. I want one leader in the group to bring me an animal every day. In that, deer volunteered and he told he will bring an animal every day. So he used to be just lying in his den, and every day deer used to bring one animal, and the animal who, which is going will know that he has to go. It was happening for quite some time, and one fine day when season changed, there was a heavy rain. All animals went and hid themselves for safety. Whereas this lion was very happy, he came out and dancing and he spent time under the rain. Next day he was down with wheezing and he could not stop and sneezing throughout the day. So deer took an animal as usual and went to his den. And that animal, lion told, I don't want today, I'm not happy. He sneezed hard, sent him. Next day, same thing happened. It continued for last 10 days. Then the lion became very weak. Though all the other animals started discussing among themselves. What to do now? Lion is very sick. So he's not eating anything and he's very sick. What to do? They all planned, they went out and got herbs to cure his sneezing. And they now was the problem that who will take the herb to the lion. Deer refused, saying that I don't want to go because he is refusing and he is very angry with me. Monkey also refused, saying I won't go. He is very angry with me. Then came gorilla, volunteered. He told I will take my chances. I will go and give the herb to the lion. And lion was lying there sneezing very hard. Hachi was sneezing very, very hard continuously. So gorilla slowly went there and with lot of fear and regard he just went and told him, please have this herb, it will cure your sneezing. In one good mood was lion, so he told, leave it there, I will take it later. Then the lion took it later. He got cured. That is when the realization came. He felt, when I was lazy, when I commanded, all these animals were so good to me. And when I fell sick, they came to my rescue. They could have harmed me as well because their group is more than me in numbers. So he could realize that goodness. So what is the moral of the story? When somebody is harsh to you and you are very strong and good to them, automatically they will change. When somebody is in temper shouting at you, you have to talk calmly. But should show to and it should be known to them that you are strong, you are not scared. When you do that, automatically the other person will calm down and he will realize. Like Gandhiji told, that he has always been telling and he's told that human beings are not bad by nature. And if at all you want to hate a human being, you should hate their nature, not the human being, because they have the other strength in them. When you love the other strength in them, don't hate the person as a whole. You hate their quality. When you hate the quality and you accept the quality, automatically you will change it. Then you will see you will settle down in that life. It may be very frivolous for you to hear and say how it is possible. Like I told you in Arabic saying, patience pays and it will have millions. But one thing is there, if you want to stay and you want to make it, you have to change your attitude towards them. Otherwise, you have an option to leave. There is no problem about it. Because many people come and complain and ask me. I say, you want to make your boss straight, do all this. Be calm and talk correctly. Make him realize, slowly he will realize. After all, they are human beings. They will realize some goodness is there in everybody, which Mahatma Gandhi told. Like Buddha also says that you be calm in every situation. When there is a turmoil, you need not get perturbed. Calmness fetches you lot of advantage. The reason why I am coming out with this is I have found many of them don't have the patience or the calmness to take it. Either they have not expected it or they don't have that integrity or in that patience in them to take it. Perseverance, mainly, much right word. They don't have the perseverance to take it. But if they take it, also I have found that it creates a dent in their personality. That is another extreme. If somebody points out a defect or nature, what you have is not okay, you need not take their word as verbatim. You know yourself. And even if you know that it is right, everybody has a lacuna. You have your strength, work on it. You will achieve many things in life. I feel many students require or many people require this talk. I do it as much as possible with my students. I am counseling them, I'm mentor also. I counsel them, they all come out, they all confide in me and they all ask me questions. So when I tell them this sort of insight, they are happy and they feel realization comes to them that what is the right way of handling. When you handle them that way, automatically, comfortably, you will live in that situation. Then you will accept it, you will move forward. After all, human nature and environment, you should not allow it to affect you. Your life, internal life, should be yourself and you should have control over it, and you should be able to streamline with calmness and take it forward. Going forward and evolving is a human nature, and you should not stop doing that. Improve yourself and make yourself much better. Improve your personality inside and outside. Wear good clothes, dress up well, and make yourself feel well. Love yourself. Even Buddha says nothing wrong in loving yourself. First, you should love yourself. Loving yourself does not mean selfish, but loving yourself means that accepting your faults and finding ways to improve it if you feel that it is an hindrance in your life. And when you do this, automatically you will see your life will change. Take it from me, your life will change tremendously. And I have seen it with my eyes, many of my students' life changing. And though my duration of training with them is short, they have long association with me, and they do confide and tell, and I do solve them in many ways, personal or correspondence, and they are happily settled in their life. That is why I am coming out with this series. And once again, I will request you people that I can't reach maximum number of people. Please, if you find it, it is a service I am doing. Please, you take it as a service and share it. Subscribe so that you get my other videos, and comment and thumbs up. And another thing I want to add here is, at present I am doing podcast by the name Management and Bit More. It is in Spotify, it is in Apple, and it is in other apps. You can go search and listen. That is for peripheral knowledge, for those who can't or have time to read and get the essence of books, and also other knowledge which is required, which I told you that you have to make yourself more knowledgeable than what you are. You will see change in yourself, change in people, change in environment. With this, I like to conclude this video with the hope that this video will be beneficial for you. Thank you. See you in the next video.